Hi, this is Alicia from Behind the White Picket Fence, and today I'm going to do my March wrap-up video. And I read 4 books this month, and that was pretty impressive for my standards. I'm kind of amazed that I read 4. Yeah, it kind of took me by surprise when I went to go look at my Goodreads account and saw that I had 4 books on there that I read in March. But anyways, starting off, I read Glass Houses by Rachel Caine. This is the first Morganville vampire book. I gave this either 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 stars. It was a really awesome book. I've tried to read this book before, and it just didn't catch my reading interest or whatever, and wound up giving it back to the library or something like that. But yeah, when I read it this time, I was blown away by the characters and the vampire society, and it was just awesome. I loved the main character and her friends and the glass house and just everything about this book was just awesome. I'm kind of surprised that I liked this book so much, since I had tried to read it before and it just didn't work. So, yeah, I have already started The Dead Girls Dance, and I'm quite a ways into that, and quite enjoying it as well, since the first book ended with a cliffhanger. So, yeah. The next book I read this month was Fatally Frosted by Jessica Beck. This book, unfortunately, was not good at all. I read the first book in February, and let's just say that book was 10 times better than this one. I didn't like the characters in this. Suzanne was fighting with her boyfriend, and the story just didn't progress as well as I thought. I stopped reading this in the middle of February and didn't finish it until March because I just needed a break from it. It was just so bad. It was boring and not suspenseful at all, and it just was not good. So, moving on, no more time spent on this lousy book. The next book I read in March was a short ebook that was like 50 to 70 pages long, and that was Elemental by Brigid Kemmerer. This was the story of the oldest brother in the Elemental series. It was really good. I really liked the characters. I liked the romance aspect of this book, but the only thing that I have negative to say about it was when I went from Elemental to Storm, which is book 1, and this is book 0.5. So much was left unexplained. Like, the parents are alive in 0.5, and the parents are dead in Storm, and that's not explained at all, and all the other brothers hate the older brother. It wasn't a good transition at all. And the final book that I read in March was Anna Randol's Sins of a Ruthless Rogue. Well, Sins of a Ruthless Rogue. Sorry about the other picture. It was an amazing book. I loved the characters. I loved the story. I loved that the main male lead didn't treat the female lead as this worthless piece of jello that just doesn't know how to handle anything. She was a strong character. She had amazing traits that just blew me away and captured my interest, and this book was just amazing. I was asked to review it from the publisher because I read and reviewed the first book in the Sinners Trio, and this is book 2, and I'm so glad I chose to read it. It was an amazing book. It was so much better than book number 1, and I fully recommend that you read it, and you can get it in ebook or print, and so, yeah. Thank you for watching my March wrap-up, I have a book going for April, which is Lover at Last by J.R. Ward. I'm about halfway through the book, and it's really good so far. I like Blaine and Quinn. They're great characters, and their story is really gripping me so far, and I just got to a really awesome part. Blaine and Quinn finally talked about something, and so yeah. If you have read any of these books, please let me know down below in the comments, and I'd love to hear what you're reading in April, too. So, yeah, thank you for reading, and thank you for watching, and happy reading.